Greetings, beloved star familia, astral travelers, guardian alliance, and anyone else on board with the New Earth agenda. Pull up a chair and get comfy. Yes, get comfy. We have another wave of cosmic shifts rolling in. And this one is bringing back, bit by bit, what was once forgotten. Does anyone else remember having more than one pair of arms? I do. Yes, if you've been feeling like memories are surfacing out of nowhere, synchronicities are stacking up, or deep wisdom is unlocking in ways you can't quite explain, so don't ask. It will come out when it is divine time. We're not imagining things, beloveds. The cosmic memory fields are coming back online. This is huge because for a long time, Earth's true history, along with our personal soul records, were fragmented, distorted, flat out buried under layers of interference. But that's changing fast. The Akashic Records, the grand library of all experiences, knowledge, and soul journeys, are being restored and shielded from tampering. This means that when we access them now, we're not filtering through corrupted data or false overlays. We're getting the real deal. Current energy trends, beloveds. Let's discuss this comic. Oh. It sounds as though the collective has a comic coming into their orbit. Somebody who likes to bring, yes, a comic. There is a comic coming into our orbit. Not a comet, not cosmic, but a comic. Giggle, giggle. Oh, yes, moving along, beloveds. As we tackle these current energy trends, cosmic memory retrieval in motion. What's triggering this restoration? A few key things. Solar activations and plasma waves. Those recent solar storms, they're not just rattling satellites, they're clearing density from Earth's magnetic field, which is where a lot of these memory distortions were lodged. Earth and grid realignments. The living light grids are stabilizing, replacing hijacked ley lines with organic frequency pathways, allowing cosmic memory fields to re-anchor. Guardian intervention. The Emerald Order, Azurites, and Aurora Guardians have been repairing the Akashic layers, ensuring that soul records are protected, accessible, and no longer subject to outside manipulation. How it works and how to tap in? Well, let's go. Let's talk about it. The Akashic Records are often described as a library of light, an infinite database, an energetic memory bank But here's the key. It's not just some place out there in the cosmos. The records exist within us, encoded into our own soul's energy field and connected to the planetary consciousness. So how do you access them? It's simpler than you might think, beloveds. Think of Hansel and Gretel following the breadcrumbs, except that they're not being lured. And they're not leaving a trail to get back home, like in the original story. They're not being lured by the smell of cake, because we don't eat cake. We'll emphasize that again. We don't eat cake. Moving on. Trusting our inner knowing, beloveds. The Akashic will often send us signs before we consciously access it. Reoccurring symbols, intense energy that's like a deja vu experience. Even a book or conversation that suddenly unlocks deep memory. It's all part of the process. Trust your inner knowing. When you tap in, it might not come as literal words, but rather a deep sense of recognition, images, downloads of wisdom that bypass logical thinking. This day and age, we've been calling them bleeps, blips, and blurps. Use meditation and dream states, beloveds. I get the majority of my information from the dream state. Astral travel, beloveds. And even a bit of timeline jumping with the eyes closed. Yes, the mind is most open to Akashic insights when relaxed. Pay attention to dreams, spontaneous visions, and the moments right before you wake up or fall asleep. These are the prime times for memory retrieval. As for access with clarity, instead of demanding, set the intention. Show me that I am ready to remember for my highest alignment, and the Akashic responds to resonance, not force, beloveds. What this means for us moving forward, with the Akashic layers being repaired and interference being removed, we're going to see some pretty wild things happening. Ancient knowledge is resurfacing. Hidden histories, spiritual technologies, and wisdom once thought lost will start emerging. Starseed and soul contracts continuing activation. People will remember why they came here, leading to massive shifts in purpose and direction. Deep personal healing and old trauma imprints cleared. As old trauma imprints clear, many will finally be free of subconscious burdens they're carrying for lifetimes. Sneak peek into the next. I can only give you so little. But of course, tapping back into memory lane later on, when these memory fields are ready to start converging a bit more. Alright? So, this message in particular is being drawn to a close. Speaking of that great timeline convergence, it's not just one big convergence, beloveds. It's that series of blips, bleeps, and blurps. I'm telling you. And then you just know. And you can put it into a sentence with clarity, much like myself. It's coming. Yes, now that the cosmic memory fields are stabilizing, another wave of transformation is on the horizon. The great timeline convergences. In the next forecast, we'll explore how multiple realities are merging, what it means for personal and collective timelines, and how we can navigate this shift with clarity and ease. And of course, whatever new energies are coming in to the orbit of the collective will be mentioned as well. So in the meantime, take a deep breath. Not just remembering who you are, you're remembering how to create what comes next. And the best part? This time we're doing it with clear vision, clarity, and zero interferences. I thank you so very much, beloved Multiversal Soul Familia, for tuning in with much gratitude and appreciation. My heart chakra to yours, brightest of blessings.